Man, I don't have any kind of plans for this. I don't have any plans for this because I wasn't expecting this to have come out today. And part of that is because I actually don't think I've announced this on a Limbus stream yet. We haven't had one in so long. It's been like more than a month. I got a second job, so my upload schedule is even more fucked. And you can tell that I have a second job because look at all of this content I don't have yet. They got new boys. She came out. And yeah, she's pretty alright. She's pretty cool. There's a lot of this. There's a lot we've got to cover because we got these guys, we got these things down here. These are the season pass. We got this guy over here. We got this thing. It's and then we got the wallpapers. Oh Jesus. Oh man. But like, for context. So this event is happening currently, and I haven't streamed it. That's because I haven't done it. This is the same event again, but they just put voices, and like, there's a few like mirror dungeon-y shit. It doesn't. It's the same thing again. Like it's fine. It's probably the weakest of the intervalo, so I'm not exactly like stoked about. Let me go down the list. Let's see. Let's make sure. Wallpipus. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Like, Yield My Flesh, and outside of the reveal, Murder on the Warp Train wasn't particularly, like, stankin' either. Man, a lot of them, like, maybe I'm in a downer mood. I mean, I am fucking dead tired all the time. Hell's Chicken's still the best one. So I guess a brief summary for all the people at home. This bitch is, like, so good, but she inexplicably makes a different meta for bleed teams, because everyone was hoping with Gregor and Rodion, they're being like they have almost no bleed count. Same with Barbara Otis. They're hoping that she would do bleed count, but she doesn't either. Their whole team's shtick is kind of just have bleed and use it like a resource rather than have it be like a win condition, you know? You're not winning from bleed damage. You are having bleed damage stack up your power to hit harder. It's a completely different style of bleed, and I'm not gonna go over all of it. Like, it's just maybe we'll get a chance one of these days. Today is not that day. I'm real tired. All that matters is that she gets like a unique set of skills based on. So this is like the unique thing for her, because all of the new like final boss of a season usually get a thing. She has an entire second set of skills based on who is deployed. Like, for example, Enough is Enough becomes a variant Sancho Hardblood Art Whip. It becomes, her skill 1 becomes this if you have Gregor deployed. The Priest. Skill 2, Let All Blossom Free, becomes variant Sancho Hardblood Art Split Apart, and it becomes a pair of scissors when you have Otis. Hilariously enough, this skill is so bad, people don't deploy Otis so they don't have to use it. That's very funny. I Shall Impale is cheating, and Ascendant Sancho Hardblood Art La Sangre, that you can use this one when you have Don Quixote deployed, which... Hey, wait a minute. And then the defense one is if you have Rodion, because build up to finale is like the... after show subside. I think she has like 4 passives. Oh, she has 5 if you count the support. Yeah, there's just a lot. There's a lot of text. She hits really hard. That's what matters. Like, I haven't even looked at these fucking guys yet, because this is the other thing they're doing with the whole intervalos. They're going back through them, not only so they can revisit them and maybe flesh out some stuff that wasn't properly done before, but it's also so they can have, like, announcers. So if we come to here... Oh, well, there's the Blood Fiends. They're cool. It's probably in the event, actually. Like, I've literally never clicked into this fucking tab. Yeah, you can see there's the Gnome announcer pack. So they're making them have voices so they can have, like, announcer packs. AKA, fucking spend money, asshole. I've never heard them before. That's very funny that I could just do that, because you could get them from the mirror dungeon. Anyway, Wallpipus. It's here. I guess I'm still going over everything, though, because we're not technically done yet. These are the new Ego from it. They're very fucking cool. Big fan of these guys. I was hoping that it would be just straight up Rudolta, but I'm really not. Cozy Bed is not Rudolta. I'm a little upset. The animation for these things is fantastic. Love them. I don't actually know what these do. Sinking and Tremor, yeah, that's funky. Anyway, I've never actually read these. Also, Tremor and Sinking inexplicably. Yeah, they're doing their best. What's happening here? Not important. Deviant Sinclair, he's fine enough, probably, but unfortunately, he will still never actually be as good as Talisman Sinclair, because Talisman Sinclair is the best support ability in the game, debatably. And we got this guy, who I also forgot existed. He's the Clockwork Time roly-poly, apparently. He does... Ooh. Wait, converts Tremor on self into clock winding. The Limbus Company! Yeah. Consume Tremor on self to inflict a... Oh! Consume Tremor count on self to inflict one more Tremor potency or count when using them with... Wait a minute. What? You gain? Oh yeah, you gain Tremor count. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think Heathcliff has a Piss Charge ID. But I guess the whole shtick with this is it gives him a little bit, and then you just slowly chip away at the stack that it gives you to inflict more Tremor potency and count. That's actually really cool. Anyway, fuck this guy. He's a loser. He's not real. Anyway, Walpipus. Oh god. Please don't look in the bottom right corner to see how much fucking lunacy I have. Oh god, what the hell? They've changed that menu. Please do not look in the bottom left corner so you can see how much lunacy I've just passively accrued. You can see, I only got 845 paid, and that was from the beginning of the fucking timeline. Because when you buy the battle pass, you get a little bit left over. So, we call this, and every day, on top of just doing this passively, every day I do this. You see, I've done one of these, so every day I'm consuming 26 lunacy to get more Enkephalon modules. Shit's radical. How much, entirely free. You can see, there is proof on screen, 59k is free. And this is from the battle passes, hell yeah. Walpipus. I don't really know what these guys do in explicit detail. I have done the event once. Teach your ways. You just play daily. That's all. Literally, it's just dailies. Anyway, now there's so much. Like I was running my mouth about though. Like I haven't even done this event. Job 2 has been unlocked in real life, and so I just don't have time anymore to be the fucking hardline mirror dungeon grinder I used to be, or actually streaming games and making content. But anyway, 60k. Let's start doing some. Let's start gambling. Let's start gambling. Let's see what we're gonna get. Come on. Who doesn't love some good old gambling? You can get okay ego. I looked at them on stream today, and I'm like, yeah, they're okay, I guess. I saw some Tremor, I saw some Sinking. I'm like, that's a weird combination. I've seen their artwork before. They're pretty cool. Not really hitting the bangers thus far. And even our 2-stars suck. Like, Sync Otis is like okay, but like that's like the worst Ryoshu. Oh, we're going. I don't know how many deep I'm gonna go, but we'll find out. Ooh. And Ishmael. Oh, that's the. I mean, you know what? Sure. Yeah. I have seen the. I wanted this to be Rudolta. I'll be honest. Like, I know Cozy Bed or whatever. He's a cool abnormality that wasn't fucking real before this. Why Sinclair? That's why Sinclair 2. I also even have this. Like a. Here, you know what? A 3-star identity assured extraction. Let's see. I have 2 of these. Look how little I've been doing things. I have 2 of these. Let's get a 3-star. I don't know if this applies for Walpipus, but fuck it. I get 2 of them. I'm just that good. I do have the potential. I love it. Duh. Oh, save these for that, I guess. No, that's wrong. Oh my god, he's here, dude. Is that Taliesin Sinclair? Dude, he's so famous. Dude, it's him. I have not spent any lunacy this far, and I have done 50 polls. I'm just using the tickets I've accrued through events. There's even more in the fucking adult event, probably. Oh, that is the best. He's the Rupture guy. He's so good. I love him. He's so famous. We got the pizza eater down here, yeah. Classic. Well, here we go. Let the fun begin. Let's go gambling, everybody. Now we're paying money. It took me like 50 pulls to get a Walpipus in the actual polar machine. That's wrong. Which one is it? It's you again. It is a theme. I do like Rupture. It is my favorite archetype. They are right for that. That's another Sync Otis. We've got a lot of Ishmael fans out here today in the extracting machine. It's going well. Who doesn't love some good old gambling? It's still going well. We've gotten so many of these fucking Zwei-flavored Sinclairs. We're at 70 extractions. We have only gotten Dawn. Alright. That's glowing the wrong color. It's grody. Disease-filled. It's not. I don't care. I'm going to sit on Heathcliff. And that... I'm gonna be honest. The only person I saw who was stoked for this was fucking Esku. The full stop office was like near the bottom of my tier list for people I give a shit about. Let's be fucking real here. I don't care. Fucking whatever. I've gotten the announcer before a single piece of content that I want. Ooh, we're green. There you go. It was. I mean, they were cool. Like, I like the fact that they introduced the gear and all that kind of shit, but they were more of like... They were more of a vessel to get to the good content rather than being the good content themselves. Like, I'll be honest, not the guys I would have picked to steal the show, but they get to do more ammo things, and yeah, that's fine. So we need one more ID, and we need an ego. I haven't even gotten the announcer I want. Like, I want You Saw It. He's my favorite of the top 4. The new announcer, the Hooklu is really good for bleed, you know, I'll take it. But, like Netsock's the new guy, I don't have him. And fucking You Saw It is my favorite of the top 4. I want him, but I don't have him yet. He just doesn't like to show up in my house. I call him, but he doesn't answer his phone. It's not go- There's another fucking Zwei Sinclair. Another Sync Otis. Go away, please. We're at 120 polls. We have gained 1 content. Sinclair is very good. So, when I was doing my first initial run, he was like my top 3. I was a big Sinclair fan, like, before we even got to his Canto. He's very nice. Wrong guy. But, you know, I do respect the hustle, though. Heathcliff did show up for work today. Do you ever wonder why I don't go to Vegas? You're looking at it on screen. There he is again. That's him. This is also kind of what... There he is again. This is also why I wanted to do the polls on stream. Because this happened last Walpipus, but I didn't stream it. I did it off stream. This happens every time. And this is why you just save up a shitload of free lunacy. So I don't have to care. I can just get 200 ideality Yi Song and just buy what I want. You're damn right I have bad luck. There's Otis. That's actually the second one of them we've seen. How many fucking shards am I gonna have by the end of this? We might need to go and check on our, like, shard count. Oh, it's Queen. Thank God. Sinclair, back there, did not get a fucking ID. Not invited. And I will bring up anyone who did not see it, because I am reminded. So the director did a stream of, like, what Project Moon is going to be in the future, and he showed off an ID that we are never getting. Like, it was... I forget if his name is San or Yan. He's the streetlight office guy. Very early on in Ruina, there is a San Yi Song who is fully modeled and animated and functioning in-game. But he's like, yeah, unfortunately, we've power-scaled him, plot-wise, and so if he showed up, it wouldn't make sense anymore. So you just don't get him. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever respect that. Make him a 1-star, it'll be fine. All you Streetlight Office fans out there are eating bad today. I mean, I liked him more than these guys, I'll be honest. There he is, wrong guy, there's Sinclair again. Alright, we're about to get to the 200, so, I mean, we've gotten 3 Heathcliffs and 2 Hong Lus, but, not a single... one more. Let's see. Do we get the jackpot money? And the best part is it didn't even hit half of my total lunacy. We got another fucking Zwei Sinclair. I will take this. Yeah, I'd really like... I actually don't have Pierre and Jack. I want Yasad, I want Netsack, but I can't get any of them. Anyway, here's the content. How many people have even seen this screen? I've seen it multiple times, because my Wallpippus is so lucky. Ugh. Give me. So, I will say though, I know why they gave... This is thematically appropriate, because it's the gun-themed area. It's Walpurgis, so that way you're getting some classic shit. I like Dare Freischütz, he's like the most popular guy. And they did it because Magic Bullet Otis is getting power scaled really, really hard and kind of sucks. But my god, I wish we would have gotten something else. So, what does this do? It's an ebony slot? No! No, why? Ebony stem is so good. Fuck. What does this do? You immediately just thread spinner, right? Like you always get at least just thread spin 3. How do you get the passive? Or is that just like by default? Oh, maybe it's by default. Either way, you always want to thread spin them so you get your fucking passives. For now, we'll take a look at thread spin 2, I guess. 22 to 14, that's a really high roller. Passive is 2, yeah, there you go. You always want to thread spin at least once to get your passives. Passives are insane. Do 1% more damage for every 3 burn on the target, max 10%. Before attack, at 0 magic bullet, gain 1 magic bullet. The magic bullet value determines the bullet to fire. 1, 2, 3... I guess we're reading today. This is Lobotomy Ego, Magic Bullet Otis. First, 20% more damage, raise the target stagger threshold by damage dealt, max 30. Second, deal 10% more. Deal damage to targets other than the main target, max target 4. The main target takes 0 damage. On hit, inflict 3, paralyze. Okay. Yeah. 3. This is so much thinking for an ego. I'm definitely relishing to this to be the whatever happens is whatever happens. Deal 20% more. Before attack, gain 2 attack weight. On hit, inflict 2 attack power down and 10 burn. Okay, shit. Fuck, man. That one's good. 30% more. At 3 attack weight. Raise target stagger threshold by damage dealt max 20. Free fragility next turn. Okay, Jesus, like 3 and 4 are so good. 30%, 4 attack weight, 10 burn, 4 offense level. Okay, it is making Magic Bullet Otis quite a bit better, I'll be honest. These are really good when you get higher and higher. 6 attack weight. Raise target stagger threshold by damage dealt max 30. Reuse this coin for every 7 burn on the main target, 2 times max. Plus skill coin base power 16. Minus coin skill base power 22. Jesus. Calm down. You're just spamming it, ain't you? And the 7th, 200% more damage. 2.5% more damage for every 1% missing HP on the target. Max 200%. Before attack, for this attack, if the pierce damage resistance on the target itself are less than 2.0, change them to fatal 2.0. After attack, kill. Death. Oops. You explode. After attack, gain magic bullet equal to the highest resonant. Oh my god, this does let her ramp like a motherfucker. You can gain 4 bullets. Shit, man. If the main target is defeated, inflict 2 Dark Flame against all enemies with burn. Inflict burn equal to magic bullet. Inflict Dark Flame equal to magic bullet once per turn. Yeah. Okay, this did... Yeah, and then you get... I know you gain 1. You can gain 5, but I mean, I'm talking about this one effect. Shit's wild at the end of the day. Yeah, Magic Bullet Otis now has like a button to click. And what's this do? 0 magic bullets, target magic bullets. Are these different? No, okay. A magic bullet. The target is defeated. It's the same shit, but like negative. And it rolls a fucking 40. That'll do it. On it with the base skill, inflict magic bullet divided by 3, burn 3 times per turn. For lobotomy, Otis, inflict magic bullet, burn instead 3 times per turn. If the target is 30 plus burn, inflict 1 dark flame instead of the above effect. That's so good. That's so good. And actually, the burn inflicts burn count. Where? No. I was gonna be like, no. Maybe in the thread spin. Let's see. Let's see how this gets even better. 2% more damage, 20%, blah, 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 blah. Inflict 3 Dark Flame against all enemies with burn. That's insane. 2%. 5 Dark Flame. There's your burn count. Haha. See, there you are. You're a little fast on the old trigger finger there. You get it? It's like a gun. I mean, you're gonna use this. Like, this is the burn team fucking MVP. 3%, 30%, yeah. 4 Dark Flame. 50. That's a lot of Dark Flame. Yeah, we'll do that. You need everything you can get for burn teams nowadays. Yeah, he can. You can. Let me actually check out my like shards, because we have like 1 billion right now. Yeah, that looks about right. Like I can almost just buy a Honglu ID outright for like off the rip, which is fun. I will need to eventually get off my ass and buy all of this, but I was kind of banking up, but it'd be like, maybe we'll get it in the Walpurgis, and then I didn't. So I will have to splurge. Which I could, honestly, right now, because it's 200 boxes per, and I think I've got enough. But, you know, another time. First, and you... Oh, shit, I'm gonna need to, like, rank them up, aren't I? Ah, fuck. Yeah, Manager of La Mancha Land is very cool because I like the fact that she adds a new element to Bleed. Bleed not being a win condition via damage, but instead being a resource to be spent. Which is very cool. Gross. Perfect. So I've done one run of this. I haven't actually, like, looked into the details of this event. I just ran my just Unga Bunga team, and it worked really well. So, goes to show, but is that everything I wanted? Pretty much. I think pierce damage and AoE. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go take a look. Oh, here, just in case. We'll do this real quick while there's a loading screen. Because while it's loading, it'll show... Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. The loading screen is a big fucking spoiler. We'll worry about that in just... See, I'm glad that for all the people at home who haven't seen the event yet. I forgot to preload a loading screen approved image. Here we go. Back to me being silent. My ears. Explain Walpurgis further? What do you mean by that? Like, well, like what do you feel needs explaining? Like, in the story? Okay, so this is an extremely odd thing that is, like, a habit of the director of this damn-ass company, is that everything is canon. Every mechanic or system across all 3 games is canon for some reason. Like the fact that the mirror dungeons exist, that's canon. Railways, that's canon. Walpurgisnacht, that's canon. Those are plot. That's happening in real life. The fact that you are doing daily runs to train and grow stronger, that's literally canon in universe. That's how they're getting better as a company to pass the time. Like, it's extremely... It's both respectable, but I'm like, man, you've got to calm down sometime. Like, there is nothing in this game that is like, oh, it's like an RPG mechanic. Like, even lunacy... Just, I don't even know how you generate it, but, like... Yeah, the Walpurgis has actually had some big plot points in them, which is why they're always, like... I think you can always watch the cutscenes for them, even if you can't do the event itself. I'm not entirely certain on that. I would assume so. But yeah, every Walpurgis is, like... This is a sequel. Like, this is the first story event we have gotten post-Dawn Canto. So... Like, this is directly relevant, because those events go into this one. Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? The Church of Gears. Now, where have we heard that one before? Now, here's the real question. If you know about the Church of Gears, do you know what that means? And I'm being intentionally vague to be difficult? Oh, I can't wait to see. Like this is the problem with this event, and I understand why. The Church of Gears, rad as fuck, I guess. But the Full Stop office are not the fucking main characters here. Like, they are the tertiary characters in what is meant to be their own story. We're here to hang out with, you know, the other things that they meet, and then the Full Stop office just goes to the library and dies. Like, it's... Who gives a shit? These dudes are, like... These guys take third billing in their own story. Who cares? But that's probably why they picked this guy, is because of those, like, general events that occur. For me, it's Full Stop, Church of Gears, nice. Key? Oh, that's some real shit right there. Time to kill him. It's weird that they've, like, canonized it as these being little, like, snippets of history, so we can't just, like, fuck up time, because this is a, like, scenario. It's he. I know. I know what you meant. To be fair, in a lot of the other Walpurgisnacht, we would, like, immediately fucking die if we were allowed to persist. Like, any of the Lobco ones... Yeah, you beat a dawn, or yeah, you struggled through the noon. The moment you're walking through the hallway and nothing there is just being like, hey, what's going on, guys? You're walking through the halls, and all of a sudden some weird pink floating heart comes on through. Oops. Someone 5 departments down is hanging out in some weird shelter for too long, and the world explodes. First Don Quixote dialogue. And yeah, she's back. We're pretty good out. So, no, okay. If we're talking that. And, okay. Hilariously enough, for Lobco standards, the Midnights are inexplicably some of the easiest to deal with. Green Midnight is one of the easiest ordeals in the entire game. Amber Midnight takes a long time, but is so safe. And then you get to Violet Midnight, and it is the hardest fight in the entire game, entirely via RNG. You can just die, and there is nothing you can do about it. Genuinely. I have beaten Lobco 5 times. There are some times in that Violet Midnight too fucking bad. It just happens. Hi, Stefan. It's the guy who doesn't get a fucking ID, I think. I don't remember their names at all. Imagine how fucking disappointing it would have been if we got to the noon ordeal for a Walpurgisnacht and they just pick Indigo. Being like, come on, you bastards. We can fight sweepers fucking any time. We don't need this shit from here. This is bullshit. But considering the fact that we've gotten green, we have to have red next. Forcibly. Because it's the only one, because there's no red midnight. We have dusk and midnight left. There is an amber... No, there's not an amber dusk. Yeah. There's an amber noon, not a dusk. So it's... You have to get... Clown dusk, red dusk, and... Amber midnight. And it's something I've said since the very fucking beginning of these Walpurgisnacht. I'm just fully talking over the cutscene. I don't give a shit anymore. I want a fucking ID or an ego or something of the ordeals. I want to play as them. It was weirdly something that I had never even thought of until I was looking at inexplicably mods for Runa, because I don't usually play with mods. I just wanted to see what the options were, and like it had like just been made, and it was a mod skin in Runa that gave you an ego suit that looked like fucking the Amber Midnight. It gave you like a suit, like you had like a big fucked up worm arm and you clawed at things, and then another one for the robots. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the fucking coolest concept ever. And it went from ordeals of being like, man, that's pretty cool, to holy shit, this is the hypest thing on the planet. Alright, let's go do some content. And it's... You hear this like clicky sound effect? The Library of Runa, like, book shuffling sound is so much more pleasant. This does not spark joy. This one sparks joy. I mean, I like both, but it's just... It's taking me back. So... When I was... So I'll do this with the exact same team. You know, we'll do one safe one with the exact team I had used, because I, again, have not looked at the fucking new guys, and I did not rank them up for this because I'm a dipshit. But anyway, here's my just unga-bunga team that I throw at any content. This team has a good variety of fucking everything, and it lets me handle almost any threat. This is a good blind first into any piece of content, is usually what I go for. It's just a general hodgepodge good stuff pile. Well, I was talking about this being like, do you not have anything from Merceau? This team was originally devised with the 6 slots, so like, Dawn really shouldn't be the Rupture ID. Merceau shouldn't be base. It's an older team for the support slots. Look at them. But look what it is. It's finally back. We're smoking. Smoke's back. We've done it, baby. Smoke's back on the menu. And they actually, like, made it interesting this time, where it has a potency of 10 and a count of 5. So you're not constantly juggling, like, the fact that, you need to be constantly reapplying smoke to yourself or the enemy to keep it fully stacked up. Now it just, like, if you get it fully stacked up, you're good. They made it so that it's not like this weird namby-pamby bullshit where it's, like, irrelevant at, like, 3 stacks. It's so nice. God, yeah. And they do... I don't really know exactly what they do, I'm gonna be honest. Even when I was fighting this, I'm like, oh, smoke's back. What's the rest of the stuff? Yeah, It's like, they do paralyze, which they do. That's canon. They have vapor, which they do. That's canon. They have evade order, which they did. That's canon. And then their passives, Puffy. There it is. He's so famous. Internal combustion engine, meat gear, thought gear. They even have their stupid, shitty passives that didn't mean anything. Who the fuck uses meat gear in Ruina or thought gear? No one gives a damn. But they're here, and that's cool. And they also have the crunch, and by that I mean the church. Which is just, they're just so cool. Yeah, the only thing that's really relevant is that these dudes are weak to Pierce. But it'd be really unfortunate if I had one particular character. So, I will also repeat what I did in my first playthrough. You just click the funny button. Because guess what? Equad Ishmael does Pierce, Rabbit Heath does Pierce, and the rest of them are also here. That's a Pierce attack. You thought he was here, but he's here. He's him. He's the guy. Because wait a minute, what's going on here? We have the gimmick. Skill slot +1, modify skill, gain 1/3, using 2, blah blah, usual shit. Deal 10% damage for every ammo the base attack skill spends, which we're not. Attack skills that gain ammo deal 10% more damage, which we're not. And on kill, heal 25 SP for 2 hours. And gain 2 ego resources for defending the skill that defeated the target, and 1 for all others. Very nice. That effect, though, is insane, though, and you can really just fucking... I'm gonna show you off something cool that I saw. So on kill with skill, heal 25 SP for 2 allies and gain some ego resources. This is gonna be a good time. But for now, we'll just do this. You want to know who the funniest fucking character to be doing this entire piece of content is? Write your answers down in the comments below. Who do you think is the most deserving character to get that effect? Wrong answers only. Because getting fucking super buffed stigmatizes is really nice. And it lets Philip Claire actually constantly stay at super high sanity. So he can go bird mode and be just like a god. Also, hi there, friend. You're new. They have gear fanatics, which that's cool, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna keep clicking the win rate button. He's so cool! But unfortunately, there is a turn limit again. So whenever you get a turn like this, and it just kind of, yeah, inoptimal. This team is very much so not designed for grinding through them, you know what I mean? I'm very unfortunate. Blazing Strike being slash is very wrong to me, I'll be honest. Like, what? Why is that not a Pierce attack? I'll be entirely real. I wonder if smoke counts as a buff or a debuff for the effects of sanguine pointillism. It's probably a debuff. because you have to have Puffy Broom to make it good. But that's just like a funny thought piece. And time's up. Oh, sorry, I didn't do good enough. I killed a lot of them, though, and that's what matters. And so it's just gonna boot me out, because, I mean, I'm not doing this for the first time, so the cutscene's not gonna play, but I can just give it a second, and then we'll, like, you know, watch it manually. Once the game unfreezes. My hero. I killed 19. I actually think I did better. I only did this one time prior, and I got like 17. And I just clicked win rate a lot. Like, I got a new mission, which is kill 2 of these guys. Yeah. So let's watch the final cutscene, and then we'll start having some fun with this event. Because I've never played hard mode. I don't know what hard mode's gonna be like. About. It's probably going to be the exact same kind of bullshit the prior hard modes were, and you have to be a little more optimal than I'm willing to be, but I did see something funny, so I'll give it a shot once the cutscene's over. Make the text crawl real slow. Capture mission. Who's ready to break the plot? Huh? What happened? And we're back. Unfortunate. Very nice touch. Just like they did in Runa. They leave those kind of like finer details a secret. Who is that guy? What's his name? What's the leader of the Church of Gears name? It's a secret. Go play the fucking prior game and find out. You don't get those details. Like, if you jump into Runa and then play Lobco, you don't get all the details. You gotta go back to get them. Oh! I'm gonna be honest. I know it's not gonna be, but I really want hard mode to be just a fucking one-round forced loss battle. Walk into the room, instantly die. But unfortunately, no, the plot won't let that happen. The identity of this individual will not be revealed regardless of the choices we make in this scenario. Because it's over. Fighting the bastards is all that it is. Because the full stop fuckers never fought him. They just didn't. They had to borrow a pen, but they didn't fight him. And not only did they do some callbacks, but they give you some ominous foreshadowing that the Walpurgis Knights might become really threatening. I could see, like, one of the Cantos or a full Intervallo just being a Walpurgis Knight. Walpurgisnacht. Just because of shit going real bad, you know? Worry about that later. And this was the spoiler, by the way. It's the image of just him, just looming. Who is this mysterious figure? I'll never know. Oddly enough, one of the best looks at her face. But now, let's have a little bit of fun. The character that is going to be the main character for this event, I hope you all guessed Ting Tang. I hope every single one of you guessed that, because you'd be right. And if you did guess that, or didn't guess that, then yeah, I believe in you. You can do better next time. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing some green buttons. We're doing a lot of green today. Let me see if, like, uptying these. I need to not be in the middle of a fucking event. Maybe they made the green robots in Lobo? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean the Green Dawn? Because I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what becomes a spoiler. Does this gain damage? No. Does this gain damage? No, but it's only up tie 2. Before tech, at less than... Okay, well, that's never going to happen, but we can just check real quick. I got resources to burn, okay? I can just kind of do this. No. No, you need... No. If it gained attack weight, maybe. I actually didn't look to see if this one gained attack weight. No. Okay. Unfortunate. So. This is going to take a second, but we're going to have some fun with this one. The Ting Tang, and then we're just going to do a shitload of support passives that support him. You know what I mean? You're like, who helps the most? Because we need damage. As much damage as we can get our hands on. Well, we're primarily... Well, one of them is free. You know we grab her. You know. 20% more damage with head coins. Huge. Who just does more damage? Poise defeats an enemy. We're not really doing poise things. I don't think we get much out of this one. What are your main affinities? Lust, gluttony, and envy. Ugh. Actually, if you have lust, I guess we'll just do Shep then. I don't think there's one for Gregor that does more damage. You have... No, that's a resonance. We can't do that one. That's an HP heal. This is gonna take a second because I don't remember. That's resonance. No, if it's a gluttony resonance, maybe. Not doing charge. One eye with the highest speed deals 10% more damage when attacking a target with a damage type that they are weak or fatal to. Not too relevant unless I'm specifically doing Pierce, but that's at least usable. So I'll take that unless there's something better. Clash power. No. You need like damage. They're never really at that low of a threshold. That's a gamble, and then... Oh, wait, it's just below zero. I don't know what these dudes spawn in with negative SP. I don't think so. So we'll go with that. Shit. Stop deploying them. This is gonna take a second. I wish there was a way to check your, like, passives a little bit faster, because I just need damage. I need as much unga bunga damage up go hard that is also like feasible. Which, speaking of which, how do I feed this? That is 4 gluttony. That's so free. Okay. Probably just gonna be burned. Yeah, burned doesn't matter. Bad. Probably sinking. And then... No. Your defense, your sanity. What are you? I'm not really doing poise still. Your rupture, you're probably just shitty tremor, aren't you? One's with tremor, and it's a and it's a resonance. Yikes, gross. I can maybe just give haste, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, it's a pride resonance. Fuck. I'm just trying to do something fun, man. I just want to show off something cool. I guess just base Merceau? Sure, yeah. Take 10% less. I should never even be getting hit. What do you do? No. Sure. I know you have multiple that let you deal more damage, so perfect. Gain poise count, so that's at least something. That's bleed. No, we don't want that. Yes. With Gluttony Resonance, we can do that. With lowest max HP, deals 20% more damage. Perfect. I know based on is Pierce, but we're primarily going to be actually doing slash damage. Yeah, that's Pierce, and I believe this one's slash. Yes. I don't believe this effect actually gives sanity, so we can actually probably keep Ring Song. With the least SP, heals 2 SP on hit for a type of negative effect on the target. And smoke probably counts as a negative effect. That'll be fine. I'll actually take that. You do pierce, I believe. Yes. I don't think there's... Well, what? I actually haven't really seen the new guys, so let's see. We're not using ammo. That should be fine, yeah. What's this? Pride res, no. Or Wrath res, no. That's not, we're not, well, I mean, maybe technically, but no. We are applying Rupture in a sense. I don't think we're getting anything particularly good here out of Faust. So I'll just have to take the best, because I can't use Whispers, which is usually like the go-to. Whispers is insane. When you kill an enemy, you gain charge. Sure. I don't know what that will do for me. I don't have really any benefit for charge, but maybe something else can make use of it. She's got to have something that lets her just deal more damage. We're not doing... Not really doing sinking. We have a little bit of that. After... That's a fucking Pride Rush. Shit, I was going to be like, oh, that's so much poise. Oh, we can't do that either. Damn it. Blunt damage. I mean, that's the best we've seen. I don't think he has any blunt attacks, though. Yeah, that's also blunt damage, so... I guess we're dealing with that one, I guess. Yeah. Technically, we do apply sinking, so... It's gonna be microscopic, but... with the fast speed attack, start with sinking, deal 0.5% more damage per sinking. Jesus. Hey, but it's something! Alright, we got one more. Sinclair. You have to have some... I know you have stuff that lets you do more damage. It's Mirachi, but... There you go. 10% more damage. Perfect. What is the condition? Gloom. Perfect. Okay. So, we've got all these losers. You solo deploy Honglu. We're just taking him in there on his own. Because he's the main character. And we're gonna need a little bit of luck with this one. We need a mutilate on one of our two starting skill slots. And then we'll need to get lucky to actually like hit heads, you know. And then we click this funky little button to get it for free. Hi there. I'm gonna get one of these skills for free, so it'd be a real shame if I had a, Which one of these would do more damage, actually? You'll consume less sanity. Oh, you're blunt, though. He does have a blunt attack. Wait a minute. What? Superbia? Please? Thank you. Come back here. This is Pierce. It doesn't really do all that much damage, though. You know, their Pierce weak. We'll do this one. Well, there it goes. We got a little unlucky. It just takes some RNG. If I had hit heads, it was a 50-50 chance. That's it. That's the only attempt. I missed a 50-50, and now I cannot do it again today. Because you get one Superbia every 24 hours. That's it. That attempt lost. Because if you had hit heads, that attack does so much damage, it will kill 2 of them. And it should give you enough sanity for... And then you need to hit heads on Mutilate. Because Mutilate, if you hit heads, 100 to 0s these guys. No matter what their HP is. So you hit heads on Mutilate, kill them, get a ton of sanity. Use Mutilate again, hit heads again, and it kills all 4. And then at that point, you start making use of the fact that, you know, whenever you kill something, you gain 1 of every single ego resource. So you've just gained 4 of every ego resource. And all of those support passives that we were queuing up pretty much just activated by itself. And then the snowball begins. Because more dudes start spawning, but you've gained another skill slot. You now have enough gluttony, because you were using gluttony skills for free, to then use the other 2 ego, and you just start spamming ego and mutilate every turn as fast as possible. It's very fun. I want to see if am I not allowed to... Oh, no, I can! Huge. We still gotta get lucky, though. We have to actually hit heads on these. Boop, dead. Get a bunch of sanity because you gotta kill. Hit heads again, dead. You're now pretty much at max sanity. Win this clash. Attack wait to hit both of them. And they die. And now you're at full sanity. And now look at the ego resources. And look, now the paths are activating. I now deal 20% more damage. It's not much, but I mean, hey. Can I clash with something, please? Thank you. And because I have so much sanity, I'm almost never gonna miss the clash with those mutilates. Welcome to the Red Mist. We believe in Red Mist bullshit chains all over. Hope you like the lasso animation. Who's seen this fucking guy? "20% more damage, it's all that matters." And now that a ton more have died, look at all of the passives. Did you just call me a weirdo? Maybe we'll do it this way. Yeah, we'll do it that way so that we have a dominating one first. You don't want to use Mutilate on the big dudes because they don't really die to it. Like, you can hit them with a secondary Mutilate, but look at this. Look at the chain. I doubt this will work in hard mode, but I mean, welcome to the fucking fun. I am now the main character. And this, all the passives have turned on. Look at the damage now. Now we're getting to, like, stupid amounts of damage. I think it was 50% bonus damage. And then you use this one just because it's AoE. I don't know if that's actually optimal. Like, if I had, like, another one, I would have done it elsewhere, but... And hey, you get your sanity back, never punished. We do gluttony around these parts. Oh shit, I'm mutilating on these guys. Well, nothing you can do about it. He's one of the few people to have effectively built-in attack weight at almost no conditional. Mutilate, if it kills, will be used again. So you just kind of chain it. That did not kill. Okay, well, there's always a little bit of luck. I know it's possible to kill every single one of these dudes, you know what I mean? Ting Tang Hong Lu was one of the base game IDs. He is still fantastic. Hong Lu is a phenomenal ID. Do not sleep on how good base just Ting Tang can be. So yeah, right here. It's the final turn, but there's still 8 more in the back. I just got unlucky with my clashing priority. If I had, you know, the skill slots, I would be able to kill all of them on this turn. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Like, Ting Tang Hong Lu is in my Unga Bunga team. He's really good. He just does damage. You know what I mean? He was like the first real unit to have like an attack weight skill. And you just have to think, like, you could just win weight rhythm. And like the fact that he has a skill that rolls a 30. A 30. That's not an ego. He can clash with fucking anything. Even if he doesn't like directly support like an archetype. If you use him in Mirror Dungeon, he can pass almost any check because he's rolling a 30. You know what I mean? He's so good. He's one of those units that doesn't have, like, immediately obvious, like, utility. He's so good. Alright, we can try hard real quick. Let me level up the new guys. Let's see what they actually do. Like, if we come down to the story team, he's right there. There he is. My man. Yeah, no, he has one of the best support passives. Ally with the most SP deals plus 20% damage with heads coins, which is directly identical to base Rodion. The ally with the most HP does 20% damage with head coins. Hey, guess what? These both, most SP and most SP, usually applies to the same person. You're dealing 40% more damage. That's insane. Even if you don't want to bench him, you just fucking throw shit on people. It's crazy. He's so good. Base game, don't sleep on the old folks, you know? Like, and guess what? He's technically a bleed ID. If the target has bleed, deal 20. This skill's insane, particularly. Like, everyone talks about mutilate. The reused coin deals 100% more damage, so this thing's actually rolling a 60 for damage. And then if they have 10 or more bleed, deal another 50%. So this thing does a 75 coins worth of damage. Holy fuck. But it has to be something that you can kill. He's not as good in bosses, is the thing. He's your, like, hallway fight guy. And, like, even then, even in bosses, Shank does so much damage. This is an 18 rolling skill that if they are below half, it goes up to a 22. And it deals, like, a ton of conditionals to just deal, like, a monstrous amount of damage. Plus 3 flat damage, so it pierces through any kind of resistances. It was way more relevant earlier on in the game's lifespan, where things had, like, 60 health. Dealing just 6 damage unconditionally, pretty much by itself, would allow it to hit the below 25% threshold. It's so good. The only problem with him is that his skill 1 is awful, and then he has an extremely fucking good evade. This is a pretty much vanilla 16 going up to an 18, and then it also gives him SP. He's so good. He's so good. And then, I mean, you never really care, but he also generates his own SP, so he's a consistency machine. You'll love him. He's so simple. A god amongst men. Anyway, let's see, like, the new guys. I could have probably also made a better, like, support lineup if I had all of these shitheads, but I don't, they're not real.
아침 구보는 왜 선택사항이 아닐까요?
You have the potential. He really does. So let's see what the fuck these guys do. We're just gonna immediately do this. I see that there's an unblockable there. Or an unbreakable. Oh, we're gonna have their cutscenes. No, I don't care right now.
쏠 필요도 없겠네요.
Hey man, I'm not here for your plot. I'm just trying to see what these dudes are like when they're uptight, okay? You don't gotta do this to me. High sync player, you weren't invited. Let me actually see. I'm curious. How many fucking units have actually gotten like a Walpurgis ID? Because Honglu's gotten 2. I want to go back to the character select and like get like my eyes on who got what. Because Honglu has 2. If Sinclair had gotten that idea, he would have gotten 3. But we gotta wait a second. So Yi-Song got bullets, and that's it. So 1 for Yi-Song. Faust got regret. Oh, that one's insane, yeah. Dawn has obviously gotten lantern, and that's it. So 1 for all of them. She got lobotomy ego. Huge. Merceau. Oh. Merceau was not invited, I guess. He doesn't get shit. All you Merceau fans eating actually good, because it means you don't have to gamble to get all of his bullshit. Other than the fact that he has the single best ego passive in the entire game, locked behind regret. This is the best ego in the game if you account for passives. Unless fluid set, you know what I mean. We're passive max. This makes Merceau like a different unit. Honglu now has 2, because Hook Honglu and Full Stop Honglu. Heathcliff. He actually just got his first with Full Stop Heathcliff. Believe. Ishmael was not invited. So Merceau, Ishmael. Oh wow, Rodion doesn't have one either. God damn. Sinclair gets the obvious one of the main character. I love him. He's the best character in the franchise. Fucking fight me. Otis obviously has Magic Bullet, and that's it. And then he wasn't invited. Okay, so Rodion, Merceau, Gregor, and Ishmael have none. But Honglu has 2. Fucking bastard. Their Honglu bias is coming out in spades yet again. Honglu has the single best selection of IDs in the game. And now he's out here getting 2 Walpurgis. It's bullshit. Fucking bastard. Let's see what the hell you do. Yeah, no, Honglu has got a lot of bias. Honglu also has one of the worst ego, if not the worst. Very, very strong contender, if not blowout, for the worst ego in the game. Which I've said a few times, I believe was their original design ethos, was that Honglu gets the good IDs, but all of his egos suck, and that's not true anymore. Oh, it can crit shit, wait, does this actually do poise? Let's see what he does. Oh my god, he finally got a fucking poise ID. Soda Honglu can crit now. But before we get into that though, like early on he had Land of Illusion, then he got Roseate Desire, which was the OG meme ego. This one was at launch, I think. This was the worst ego at launch. This thing is still awful to this day. Shit's terrible. Defense power down. I mean, it's more relevant nowadays because things actually click defensive skills that are scary, depending on what you're fighting. But back in the day, this was dog shit. But then it got replaced with an even worse ego in the same they are competing. And then he had Dimension Shredder, which was actually decent. This is before Rupture fucking existed, and this was the best you got. But still. And then, you know, he got Effervescent Corrosion, which is not very good, honestly. It's really not. And then, you know, you got these two. And honestly, the fact that you can now do this setup, he's fine now. Cavernous Wailing Dimension Shredder is fine. Lasso's not very good either. But the moment he got a Teth slot, he's fine. But I'm gonna keep equipping Soda because it's funny. Hey, look, this heals for 10 HP 2 times. This heals for a fat 20. And then we don't look at what Fluid Sac heals for. Don't look at this. Don't. Okay, this is not a fair comparison. Fluid Sac is the best ego in the fucking game. Genuinely, like unironically. Like, you may be able to make arguments for like very like unit specific ego, but Fluid Sac is so good people deploy Faust outside of themed teams just to have access to this, so you never need to worry about health or sanity for the rest of the game. Like, this is the one ego that you just uptie it to 4 and you genuinely can beat the game. Like, it's possible to beat the game with like just the base Sinners. Just having access to Fluid Sac makes some fights possible. Nothing is better than this. But if we wanted a more apt comparison, we can do like Pursuance Merceau, which heals 2 other allies for 30% of their max HP instead of 10. 10, and then if it hits heads, so if you need a health healing and you hit tails, you get nothing. If you need sanity healing and you hit heads, you get nothing. You must decide which one at random. And the corrosion is somehow, hilariously enough, also, so it rolls a 10. It is rolling a 10 on the corrosion. Whoa, wait a minute. We gotta give it its fair shake. It only gains 1 attack weight. Oh, it's 12. And yes, until today, this has been one of the very, very few, I think there's like 2, maybe 3, in the game, ego that have an on-crit effect. And it was only today that Honglu got an ID that generates poise. Heal the ally with the lowest HP percentage for 6. So on heads, this heals 30 HP and 6 SP if you crit. And that's it. You're getting thread spin. You've earned it, champ. I love you. Does it get better? It gains 1 more. Okay, now we're getting to like numbers. 38. 38 HP and 8 SP. Okay. A hero. It still rolls a 10. I love you, Soda Honglu. Alright. Still getting distracted. What the fuck does he do? Gain poise count. Spend ammo, gain poise, spend ammo, gain poise. Okay. Ooh, melee support. Oh, it's probably when he's out of ammo. Let's actually see. When flipping a coin that consumes ammo, even if this unit is out of ammo, the attack does not get cancelled. However, the affected coin's on-hit effects do not activate in such cases. Okay. If the full stop office Heathcliff is in Overwatch assignment state, or has been deployed as a backup unit, empower full stop office rep Honglu's skill 2 and skill 3. Combat start at 20 plus poise potency, gain a poise count. Suppressive fire on any ally with most ammo. It's actually really good to give this fucking rabbit heat. Anyway, okay. So yeah, this is like the melee version, where if he runs out of ammo. Okay. Target marked. Base power +1 for every ammo about to be spent. If full stop office Heathcliff is on the field, every resonance of the highest resonance adds 25% chance for this unit to activate target spotted, which is If Unit A applies the effect to Unit B, Unit B follows up with an unopposed attack with its skill 2. Okay, so this is assist attack. Its skill 2 against the same enemy Unit A attacked with its skill. It activates at the end of Unit A's attack end. Skill does not affect. Okay. Poise. Spend up to 3 ammo. Deal ammo spend time more damage. Critical hits. Target marked. So yeah. Okay, so this is if he's here, you get assist attack. If he's not here, you get a 4th coin. Okay. Base power plus 1 for every ammo about to be spent. Flash lose final power plus 5. Ooh. Power. Unbreakable coin plus 30% damage on critical hit. Okay. Full stop to life. Combo full. Yep. Okay. If full stop Lapis, activate target spotted. Yep. Okay. I understand now. So if you have Heathcliff on the field, you gain assist attack. If he's off the field, you gain another coin. Neat. Poise, spend ammo, pierce fragility. And ammo. And the target is... Yeah, not bad. Combat poise. At 0 ammo, activate beyond the shadow instead. Reload. Ooh, he gets ammo back. How quaint. Flashable counter. Very nice. So that's what he do. Is he actually at full uptime? Yes, he's a full uptime. That's actually really cool. I like his design. That's interesting. I'll see what the fuck you do. And man, it's cool that Honglu and Heathcliff get like a bromance combo duel. Sinclair still not invited. I guess it's meant to be that Honglu is the field unit, Heathcliff's the sniper support unit, and then, you know, Sinclair parks the bus. He gets coffee. But in all honesty, he's probably like information support. He's the radio guy. You know, he's the dude in the van surveying, probably, shit like that. But he's not invited. He's getting the pizza for the pizza party. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's okay. Take your time. God, isn't it nice just having all these resources that I can just uptie anything I want whenever I want? It's great. I have a bunch of shit that I have uptied that I'll never use. I just uptied Soda Honglu. I don't give a fuck. That's what you get for playing. I've just been playing since day one and have been thorough in doing content. That's all. You just get more than as long as you pay for battle passes, you get more than enough. If you don't pay for battle passes, it's just grindier. You just have to do more mirror dungeons. Poise, haste, ammo, blah, 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 blah. Headshot. So this is the skill that he'll be spamming with every assist attack. Gain 3 poise and 2 poise count. Not bad. This rolls a 22. And it's constantly giving him haste. And it's inflicting a ton of pierce fragility. Oh. This is actually really good. This is a really good skill. Because you're just constantly stacking a bunch of pierce fragility next turn. You're going for the bullseye. If this unit has ammo, Atelier Logic. The logic. Ammo count cannot be gained or lost due to external effects. Okay. Activate ALHV pulverization round instead. Speeds faster. Consume all... What the fucking... What is going on here, Heathcliff? Consume all concentration. Max 4 stacks. Turn in, gain a stack. Okay. At least that one's simple. So every turn he gains sniper. Consume all sniper on self. Gain poise potency and just deal damage. Damage. It does stuff. What do we have here? If this unit is faster, speeds faster, deal more damage, put in poise, consume. Spend ammo, Atelier Logic. Alright, cool. Combat poise. Start at 0 ammo, activate the skill taking cover instead. If Honglu is on the field, request melee support from that unit. If unit A, so it makes him do the melee attack. as an assist defense, I guess. Sure. Gain 1 concentration sniper next turn. Taking cover. Clashable guard. On use, full stop, Hong Lu's on the field, melee requesting that unit. Clash win, pierce, resist, down. Okay. Gain concentration. How does he fucking, like, leave? When this unit enters the encounter, gain 1 Atelier Logic ammo. If this unit does not have any remaining ammo of any kind, activate Overwatch assignment. Turn end, recover from stagger, and retreat from the encounter. So he just leaves. In chain battles, this unit slot is... So the next person in line will come to take over his slot, so you're not just losing a person. But when they return to battle, yeah. So he just fucks off. If this unit is substituted in during the battle from Overwatch, after Overwatch assignment, he gains max concentration, 3-piece pair up, and he reloads. Except for the ammo logic. So, the kind of deal is you can either leave him on the bench, so you'll constantly be gaining the coins for Hong Lu, or you can deploy both of them, he'll piss away his ammo, then he'll leave and someone else will come in, and then if you have all your other units die, he'll come back and he'll be like a way better unit. Neat. And then when he's in the spotter slot, so when he's actually on the bench, ally with the least ammo gains 2 poise count when using a skill that consumes ammo. If said ally has a full stop office identity and they have less than 5 poise count, gain 4 poise count. Okay, he gives a shit. So, then we got Otis. Yeah. Like I was looking at his fucking skill too. I'm like, damn, this shit's insane. Shit's wild, yo. Well, you know what they say. Fucking send it. Classic phrase, you know, they say it all over the place. Yeah, no, that skill 2 alone is worth it. You run him in a point. Like, this skill is so good, this makes, like, a Pierce team, like, an option. You run these two with, like, the protagonist, and all of a sudden, damage starts getting some really done. Like, I hate that the temporal timelines don't allow you to also run Rabbit, because I'm just thinking, that skill 2 for, like, 3 Pride, or Pierce Fragility, plus 2 Raw Fragile for taking 70% more damage, and then Yisung enters the room. Yeah. Heathcliff does still have utility, but if you're running, if you need specifically Pierce Fragility, holy shit. I still love my guy, he's still my guy, but it is very, very interesting that we're finally getting IDs that, like, finally take him off his throne. This is still in contention for best skill in the entire game, though. That will, like, never not be true. I don't think we're ever getting a skill that insane again. Unless your name is Yisung. We don't talk to Yisung because he's mean. God damn it. Well. Let's go in.
지휘를 받는
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
The rest of them are all here for just damage supportive bullshit that we've already had I'm leaving them still on the bench so that way that we gain all the damage because all their support passives are still queued up for damage min-maxing. So it'll work. I just want to see how these 3 handle hard mode. I don't know what hard mode does. We're gonna find out, I guess.
교단놈들이 곧 몰려들 거야. 정신머리 똑바로 차리고 무기부터 확인해.
Why does he have the long hair? Get a fucking haircut. I can't do it anymore. I'm a loser.
사선이 비었어.
시야 확보. 쏜다.
일발 장전.
좋아. 잘하구만.
Magic bullet fire. Oh, it's just shy for damage. If we can get some more passives, that will start one tapping.
다음 목표로. 완벽한 한 방에
Yeah, we need some more passives going into that one for that to start one tapping. It's 1 or 2 damage short consistently.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에
Headshot.
깔끔한 헤드샷.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
I hope you like the headshot animation. We're gonna be seeing it a lot, I feel. Ah, fuck, I didn't equip the thing. Shit. Well, you know, no one's perfect.
완벽한 한 발을
You know, it's not very good. You know, if it was so good, I would have remembered it, of course. The dare fresh shoots fell off everybody. I'm sorry to say. That's the one tap we're looking for. You just gotta hit heads.
점만 노린다.
Ah, hi. There's the pulverization round.
깔끔한 헤드샷.
He just did 400 damage.
없이 몰려드네.
Jesus.
색깔이
He's
이상하다.
running a little low on ammo. I sure hope he doesn't have to leave the fight or something.
관리하라고.
That'd be unfortunate.
타겟 포착. 정시 방향. 다음 목표로.
Yeah, Heathcliff is trying to headshot to follow it up, but is out of ammo. Heathcliff's probably gonna leave now.
고통은 없어. 격발. 고통은 없어. 그 삶에 마침표를.
먼저 빠진다.
I should probably have to Pathos Mathos been ticking away. That would definitely have been done it.
완벽한 한
Yeah.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
That's something I could have done to do this better. You just gotta like do pet to Pathos Mathos as early as possible. Her having just a single stack of damage up would have let Magic Bullet Fire reliably one tap on Tails hit. That's the key. If I had done that, we would not have been running into these threshold of damage issues.
지겹고 이 몸이 직접 통과하겠네. 격발, 단순이다. 고통이었어. 다음 목표로. 움직임의 어설퍼요. 다음 목표로.
I should have had him reload. Fuck.
완벽한 한 발을 위해.
I hate that you can't win rate the bullet people. You have to manually say, "Hey guys, can you reload your gun, please?" Like I know you're just they're playing Gage from Borderlands, you know. You can't just like you have to consciously do these things.
빈발창자 단순이다. 고통은 없어. 격발. 움직임의 어설퍼요.
Yeah, inoptimal. I'm a loser.
타겟 한시 방향 나와 있습니다. 고통 없어.
If I had had the magic bolt, holy shit, that's a lot of guys. Hope you like fucking pride resonance. My god. You know what? Let's go a little bit. You know what? It doesn't end. We're pride resonancing around these points. Alright.
포착 한시 방향. 마침표를
They never survive. I want to see combo full stop the life go off, but they don't live long enough. Like, I do too much damage.
다음 세상으로 넘어가려면
Just like with all the other Walpurgis Knock, the key to this is to win early game. Because if you get too far, like, that's because you're going to be able to kill everything in one turn once you get this far anyway. You just got to get those 1 or 2 units early game that you're missing out on. Like, look at this. Yeah, it's fine. Like, she has 3 stacks of damage up, plus some amount of passives are going on to her. Yeah, like... That's death. You're good. Fight's over. How many did I get? Let's see. Game's taking a particularly long time to load today, and I'm not sure why. Man, you'd think Project Moon would have solved those memory leak issues after Lobco. So yeah, I missed 2 waves of potential, because I think 10 can spawn a wave. Monzo. Oh, I'm not getting the, like, XP shit. Oh. It has broke the drive button. I had to tab out. Monzo came back in again, broke another menu. That's 3 pulls of the slot machine. Some more XP tickets and thread. That's 3 more pulls. That's 4 more pulls. Huge. Defeat 7+ in a single attack. Yikes. You're probably doing that with the magical bullet. So. I wish they had some other weakness to like an actual element rather than just being... I'll try one more time. We'll have one final showing where I'm gonna try hard a bit. So we definitely don't need healing. We need... You become relevant, finally. But now with the poise defeats an enemy, gain pierce damage up. Huge. Oh, you don't have shit. Clash win, gain 2 haste. It's not particularly relevant, but I mean... We'll do this one to just get more early game sanity going, I feel, but it doesn't really matter. Honestly, Merso's not coming in here with his fucking A game, you know what I mean? And before I forget, because I almost just did, give me that. Before attack, and okay, 0 game. So yeah, it's the 6th bullet you want to be spending to try to hit the 7 kill.
어머, 부탁드려요.
You don't want to use it on the 7th. 7th kills you. You pop the ego at 6, gain 6 attack weight for a total of 7. Then you just fire normally for another 7 attack weight swing. You just go to fucking town. And you click 2 Pathos Mathos as early as possible.
조단놈들이 곧 몰려들 거야. 정신머리 똑바로 차리고 무기부터 확인해. 포착. 1시 방향.
한 점만
Just
노린다.
fucking sending it. The early game was what's important. Now die.
깔끔한
Here's 309 damage on the first coin of the game. Please let this kill. Fuck. Okay, so already an optimal. Damn it, I don't know how... Yeah, I guess you just have to get luckier with your skill 2s. There's not a whole lot she'd be able to do to, like, snowball that otherwise. Mathos, Mathos. Okay. Now we're getting attack weight going, which is big. There you go. We're probably going to be one short because I did not kill that one guy on turn 1. So. I also have to have Honglu actually consciously reload when it's an intelligent time to do as such. And because now that we're here, I can pretty much be clicking this every turn. Should probably do it on one that I don't have Magic Bullet ready to fire, so we'll do that instead. That seems a bit more optimal to me. We can make it an Absolute Resonance to get some bonus damage and some attack weight and some Fragile, and we should be good. Yeah, let's just save some ammo, you know.
세상으로 넘어가려면 자, 여기구나.
Oh, that just kills. Oh, okay. I did that to be like, you know, make it the bullets hit harder and all the fun stuff. Going for the bullseye.
좋아. 괜찮았구만.
Damage up, scaling. There we go. I don't think you need to try so hard to, like, actually calculate which one is optimal to be, like, firing which bullet, you know what I mean? You just kind of click it so that way you can cycle your bullets faster, even. Yeah. Like, as long as you're firing the magic bullet at least once, the big shot, you're good. And I believe every bullet has a unique animation based on the transformations in Ruina.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 적살났다고.
에이, 끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리 이상한 톱니바퀴나 받고 총알 안 떨어지게 잘 관리하라고. 타겟 포착. 1시 방향.
좋아. 괜찮았구만.
No, I thought, maybe it's a turn end.
어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄원.
Yeah, no, see, it's fine.
먼저 빠진다.
I used the normal magic bullet shot to do the 7. It cycled back around to 1. Because when this does, you gain 1. I think magic bullet auto resets.
시속하게 용건을.
When does it tick over? Skill 3? Yeah, if it's 7, there you go. So we'll do 1 here, that gets to 6. And then you do it here, that'll do the 6 shot, that'll get us to 7, and then this will use the 7. And then he's also here too. He's also invited to the party.
완벽한 한 방을 위해.
That is not the... why are you using this first? I mean, it doesn't matter, but that's not what I told you to do. I attacked with the other one first. Little bastards. Yeah, now she can actually start making use of the bullets. It's very nice. Like, she just... I won in 2 skills. Enemy speed? Yeah, probably. Which is weird, because I'm very fast. Yeah, just every turn click this. You have the 30% damage up. Fuck it. We'll queue up one of these, too. That's the wrong slot. We believe in pride resonance around these parts. And then I'll let him reload, maybe, assuming he'll be out. It makes the pride res bigger. That's I like matching the funny colors, I'll be honest. I mean, as long as I'm not taking damage, all's good. That's 5. I love when I don't actually know which bullet I'm firing. Like, fuck if I know. Here's 7, I guess. I win. the passive for this ego is going wild right now. Like, which one of these is generating just a shitload of the ammo? Oh yeah, it's you. Oh god, it's based on the highest resonance. So yeah, making big match color chains is actually optimal. See, this is inoptimal because I don't have the gunfire, so we'll do this. Welcome to Gun Simulator.
세상으로 넘어가려면 자 여기구나.
Bye bye. Of 1 HP. God, game's bad. Honglu ID fell off.
지겹군. 이 몸이 직접 선봐야겠네. 역시 네놈 말대로 어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄환이란다.
This will get to 6. This will give us to 7. And we're about to blow up. Or not. Yeah, I think the enemy speed thing is bullshit. Enemy speeds aren't real. Oh well, at the end of the day, this lets my main shot now have the 7, which is still good. Honglu's still putting in work. Don't think that he's not still putting in some work over in the corner. I love that I don't have to worry about his ammo. He can just kind of still keep killing them. It's fine. Like, Otis didn't get a turn there, effectively. Otis, the main character, was not invited to her own turn. Yeah, you can see I'm going to be... Well, actually... No, there's 10 here. Yeah, it's literally the one guy I did not kill early on. Great. Yeah. Lore accurate. Getting a bad turn 1 was all that mattered. I just didn't have... I got 2 skill 1s on turn 1, and it made it so I could not kill one of them. And dead. The fight's over. Go home. win. Man, I sure hope I get Puppy Broom when I burn those books. Make my smoke build viable. I want it. I want to be able to inflict smoke. It's also very funny that smoke is something you have to stack up just for it to be effectively a permanent 1 fragile. And a downside because it gives them 1 final power. 1 fragile with conditional. With downside. But it's like, it is permanent, so.
관리자님이 명하는 것이라면 탄원은 어디든 무엇이든 누구든 관통해냅니다. 설령 사랑하는 사람일지라도.
Not bad. Yeah, you get 500 lunacy, so that's another chunk of pull right there. Yep, just gotta kill all 77, and I don't even know what these quests are. Kill 1, kill 53, kill 8 of the big, win without dying, win without going insane, never get hit a billion times, kill, uh-huh. And then this one, I just have to use the right team. Yeah, I have to kill all 30. Yeah, same deal. You just got to get a better turn 1. That's all. Very cool event, though. I like that they did make the full stop pretty cool. Albeit they are they are the 3rd most thing that I would be excited for in this event. There are 3 characters taking place. They are the 3rd in the list. Sun Shower. Correct. Sun Shower is what I was most excited for in this event, but I didn't get him because he's not in this event. That's very unfortunate. I wish I could have a Sun Shower. I'm uptying my Sun Shower out of shame. Man, I wish I could have a level 50 Sun Shower. No. He's perfect now. Look how big he is now. Man, he's level 50. I'm so happy. I still have 40,000 lunacy. So normally not be the kind of thing to brag about being like, oh, dude, you're a whale. But I'm like, this motherfucker's all free. Earned. Also, I believe if you... No, maybe. Let me see. No. Where are they? Fucking... It's gotta be the Identity Archive, right? No? Where's the... what am I forgetting here? Is it in the notes? It's not in the notes. Main story? No. Detours? No. What am I looking for here? Where'd they move this to? It's gotta be in the... I'm looking for the identity shit, yeah. Let's go to one of the new ones. Oh, no, you ought to collect that. Yeah, if you people didn't know, you actually get paid 40 lunacy for uptying things. Just like experiencing the story gives you lunacy. So if you have thread lying around and you're really hunkering for one more pull, that might just be enough to tip you over. It's in the Sinners menu? Yeah. I got there eventually. They've moved things. They're changing the system. I'm not about it. Everything's different. I don't like change. I know there was one that let you see like factions, but that might just be like erased from the timeline. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the event. Ain't that quaint? Now watch as I huck all these into modules. Well, that's this event. This event isn't real. We don't care about this event. This event, though, that's what we were here for. We got to see funky bullets doing things and Magic Bullet Otis not being inexplicably the worst Walpurgis ID they've added. It's very unfortunate. Or you could, I mean, you could also have been me, where I had to actually use my ideality to get Magic Bullet Otis. It just never showed up for me. Like, it took me like 120 to get, like, the full stop announcer pack, I think. Which I didn't want. I don't even want them. I want you saw it. I can't get them. Like, how many do I have? I don't have Netsock and I don't have Yasal. Let's see here. Okay, you have to pay for them. I don't have Dawn Office. I think you have to pay for Sam, Joe, and Yuri. So I don't have Molar, Dawn, Netsock, or Yasad. I'm very much so lacking. I need all the announcers.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
Fuck off my goddamn announcer list. You're not invited. All right, though. Enough fucking around. Now that's the stream. We have succeeded in our goals in experiencing gunplay. Thank y'all for coming. To see you in 13 years when the next piece of content comes out. Oh boy.